You want to buy another house, but you have to sell yours in order to be able to buy the next one. On top of that, you find yourself in a seller's market, and sellers have lots of offers, lots of buyers to pick from, and houses are selling well for above asking price, and you want to go make an offer on a house. What do you do? Well, ideally, you get your house sold first. You have all of your cash from that. You're pre-qualified for financing if you are going to get financing to buy your next house, and you're just ready to go. So you don't have to tell them, well, I've got this other house I have to sell. But that's the situation you're in. A few different approaches. One would be to make an offer with a right of first refusal, an offer that says, we're going to buy your house for this price, and you work out all the terms, but only when we get ours sold. The seller continues to market their house until the day comes where either you get yours sold or they find another buyer. If they find another buyer, they give you notice. You've got 24 to 48 hours typically to show them that you can buy without your house being sold, or that you've in fact found a buyer for your house. If you don't do it within that time limit, they're going to go with this other offer. Another alternative is to make an offer that is subject to the sale of your house without that right of first refusal. So you're hoping that a seller will just take their house off the market and sit there and wait for you to get your house sold. Doesn't happen very often. Maybe you have a buyer for your house and it hasn't finalized. You can make an offer on a house and tell that seller, subject to the successful closing of my house, which, by the way, is under contract to a qualified buyer and is supposed to close in 30 days or whatever it is. If that's the path you're taking, it's going to be a lot better if on the sale of your house, you've already gotten past the home inspection on your house and the bank appraisal, and as many contingencies as possible have been eliminated. A good agent on the other end will ask your agent, hey, have you gotten past these milestones on the sale of that other house? They want to make sure as they can, that there's a good chance it's all going to come together. So just a few different scenarios. The best thing is to have your house sold and to have your money. Next best would be to have your house under contract, past all the inspections and ready to close. Next would be just you do have a buyer for your house, but it hasn't gone through the process yet. The worst situation, or the hardest, I guess, would be to say subject to the sale of your house and it's not on the market and you want the seller to take their house off the market. Lots of ways to look at it, and we wish you the best with getting it all done on your end.